What's happening, y'all? Let me get right down to the business, right? Because, I know this probably going to be a long video. I'm going to be honest because I got a whole lot of ammo ready to lock and load. You know what? Let me start that over. Let me start over for you. Let me get it. Let me get in line. Let me get my Pharaoh position right quick, right? Check this out, y'all. This is the best advice I can give for 2020. All right? 2021. 2021. This is the best advice I can give. I'm going to give you the best advice that anybody has ever given you probably throughout your entire life. And if you probably heard these things before, some of y'all probably ain't been doing it and you need to hear it again. Some of y'all ain't never heard this. So let me go ahead and give it to y'all real quick. Check this out. The best advice I can give for 2021. Mind your motherfucking business. Now you probably thinking, DJ, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, so let me go ahead and throw my disclaimer out there. All those people that coming over from my Snapchat, I appreciate y'all coming. Some of y'all, I hope that are here, are the ones that I wanted to get this out to because look, this is the second thing too. I'm about to make some enemies. Oh yeah, and I know who you are. But here's the thing about making the enemies today is I got this loaded magazine, right? Boom, boom, clock, locked and loaded. And check this out. I'm sighted in. Just know who I'm aiming at. So just know that I'm aiming at you. All right. I'm not aiming at everybody, but just know that I'm aiming at you. All right. For those who understand that, if you feel like you got your feelings hurt today, just know I was aiming for you. If you feel like I was attacking somebody's personality, hell yeah, I was aiming for you. Cause guess what? You need somebody like me in your life. You need somebody like me. So let's get it popping. So why am I getting on your ass? Why do I feel like I need to get on your ass? Well, here's the thing. Nobody else is doing it. Nobody wants to correct y'all wrongs. Y'all ain't living a righteous life. All right? I've been seeing it. Like I said, I'm glad y'all came over if y'all have came over. I've seen a couple of snaps recently. And I'm disappointed. I am so sick of y'all people. White people, too. Y'all are the main problem. You think y'all ain't the main problem? I got y'all real quick. Let me hit y'all with a story real quick, right? And I'm gonna jump right into what I need to say and how I need to get to it. Because this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty of why we need to mind our fucking business, okay? Let me tell y'all a story. I was at the store and I had let me show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick the clothes that I was wearing, right? Let me show y'all. So I had let me get this out. So I had this jacket on, right? This motherfucker about thicker than a bitch, cause this motherfucker keep me warmer than a motherfucker. This motherfucker the same goddamn way. Now, I was wearing those with the motherfucking where's that long sleeve at? There was a long sleeve shirt that's probably thick that was thick as fuck too. And basically I was warmer than a bitch in that motherfucker, so right. So I came all the way up to motherfucking forgot what hours I was in, but I know I was just looking at some graham crackers or something, right? And I had a dude come up behind me and grab me on the shoulder. Now I like telling this story because check this out, you guys gonna love it. Dude grabbed me on the shoulder. I felt his handprint through 3 layers of clothing. And when I was sitting there, he grabbed my shoulder as if he about to take my life. So I had my headphones in too, and I turned around, I asked him, I was like, what you need? You know what all he had to say to me was, Black Lives Matter. And then took off towards the door. Now here's the thing. White dude, glasses on, bold ass head with a scrappy ass goatee. I don't give a fuck what's going on with y'all, but you need to get it together. I'm dead fucking serious. That was unfucking called for. Let alone being me, the nigga that don't even preach that shit. I don't preach no Black Lives Matter, nigga. I don't preach no All Lives Matter, nigga. Because you know damn well that the same people that are preaching it don't give a fuck about you. They want to say all lives matter, but still want to aim their sights right at the back of your head. The same niggas, the same bitches that are saying Black Lives Matter still want to talk shit to the nigga, whether he's shorter or skinnier, got a small dick or whatever the fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. So when are we gonna stop? When are we gonna stop with this bullshit ideology that we need to come together as a people? No, you need to come together with yourself. Because in order for you to help and love other people, you need to love yourself, nigga. In order to give power to the people, you got to give power to yourself. And a lot of y'all can't take care of yourself. You can't. Because some of y'all run around without deodorant on. Some of y'all running around being nasty as shit. You can't even fucking... You motherfuckers... Some of y'all motherfuckers have to go to the doctors. You need artificial help in order to fucking live an organic life. What? Look. Now, I understand a lot of y'all probably sitting there talking about, you thinking you can't be anti-vax because you've been in the military. And no, look, all I know is, as long as I stay true to myself and stay organic to my world, then I ain't got nothing to worry about. And I know that for a fact. COVID-19, motherfucker, that shit ain't nobody talks about it no more. The only time you see it is through the fucking news. And if it's not through the news, it's through one of y'all bullshit lying motherfuckers talking about it. You don't give a fuck about nobody. Because if you gave a fuck about somebody, you would tell them to go get sun. You would tell them the real things that they should be doing. Last time I checked, all that sun that we've been having, we should have been out there enjoying it. Because one day, the sun is not going to be there. Or better yet, one day you won't be able to use it. The same thing applies to everything. The same contemplation that you think like, damn, if I don't use it, I'ma lose it. Y'all been through it. Y'all been seeing it. You work, okay? You got leave days. What happens if you don't take your leave days? You know the answer. You gonna lose them. If I don't use this phone, I'm gonna lose it. Because if I keep it in my pocket, it's going to fall out. Right? And at some point, because I don't use it so much, I ain't going to even know it was even in there in the first place. So what's going to happen? I'm going to lose it. Look, all it comes down to is what you believe is righteous. Some of y'all don't even know what righteous means anymore. So y'all just living in this dreamland that don't even make sense to nobody else. But let me tell you something. That's cool. Anybody could be living in their own dream world. You live in their own perspective of reality. And that's okay. But the moment you try to force your reality onto me is when I have a problem. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. I should be able to just do whatever the fuck I want to do without nobody telling me that I shouldn't be able to do it. But let alone being told, hey, you can't do that. Nigga, I can do what the fuck I want. And you can't stop me. That's the mentality we need to be on. Now, I understand. There are certain things, like I said, look, there's going to be some evil motherfuckers out there, okay? Anybody can tell you that. There's going to be some evil motherfuckers out there. I'm not evil. I've been living right. I've been living righteous. I'm going to stay living righteous. There's going to be some evil motherfuckers out there. And let me tell you something. There's going to be niggas even praying on your downfall. Every morning. There's going to be niggas praying on your downfall. Every night, there's going to be niggas praying on your downfall. Every time you have a meal. Look, you got to understand. You have to live for your enemies. Don't you know that? You have to live for your enemies. They need a reason to hate. The same thing you need a reason to live. They have their own reasons to hate somebody. You need your own reasons too. Don't go off somebody else's reasons. Somebody else's opinions, nigga. Them motherfuckers don't care. Them motherfuckers don't have the best interest in you. Because if I told you I like the color blue, but everybody else is like the color red, I'm going to still rep the color blue because I don't give a fuck who the fuck you think you is. I'm going to rep the color blue. That's just the mentality we need to be on. Even though I'm repping, which is funny because I'm repping red right now. But listen. Check this out, y'all. We just need to stop giving a fuck. We need to develop that fuck it button. That was I forgot who his name was that I saw the video of. Shout out to my cousin Rob for showing me that video. Y'all need to develop the fuck it button. When you're able to just go outside and just say fuck it. Y'all been doing it. Y'all been talking about look. Y'all been talking about it. Y'all been doing it already. Shit, I should know that pizza, but shit, fuck it. Let me get a pepperoni. Bone. Look. You manifest your own destiny. People, you need to know that. No matter what you do, ain't nobody can tell you not to do it. Because you have the power to do what the fuck you want. And that's the power of free will. And y'all don't realize.
People trying to take it from me. People trying to take it from me.
You don't realize it. And you don't realize it. I realize it though. And I'm here to tell you. People trying to take your reality. You don't have, nothing's real to you no more. Everything's fake. Everything a video game. We live in a virtual reality at this point. Ain't no reality, nigga. It's all a computer game at this point. Because y'all want to play with life like it's a fucking computer game. Y'all wanna play with life like it's a motherfucking throw a dice on the table. Like we playing Monopoly, nigga. Like we playing Sorry. Nigga, I wasn't here to play no board games. When it comes down to it, I like my solo games. This is why I like to play, like, because I don't like other niggas. Look, I'm telling you right now, life feels a whole lot better when a bitch ain't in your ear telling you it ain't. Think about it. Life is a whole, I'm going to say it again. Life is a whole lot better when you ain't got a bitch in your ear telling you it ain't. I'll tell you what. That's facts. That's facts. And look, my cousin brought this up too. Misery bring, what did he say? What did he say? Misery is company or something like that. Misery brings company. Look. Or company brings misery. Look. All I'm saying is how I took from that information basically is, look, you always gonna be around some people that's gonna have a rough time. It's up to you to get them through that, cause that's what you there for, right? Well, here's the thing. It's a lost cause once both of y'all start feeling that. It's one thing if one person is. But it's another thing when you start when it starts adding on, when it starts stacking up, when it starts moving on to other people. Like, first of all, I'm not gonna be misery. I'm not gonna be miserable for you, and I'm not gonna be miserable with you. I want to be happy, and I'm gonna seek my happiness. The fact that you miserable doesn't mean that you gotta bring me into this shit. I don't give a fuck if you miserable. Get happy, nigga. Be happy, nigga. Get happy. The fuck are you doing? And here's the thing about, and I'll bring this up from Young Pharaoh. He said it best himself. When it comes down to this situation, right? If you live in a fucked up, miserable life, if you sad as shit all throughout your life, I'm not gonna help you. Wanna know why? Because you don't want to help yourself. I'm tired of helping people. I've been drained. I'm like, some of y'all have seen my lowest. And let me tell you something. I'm bouncing back. Alright? So I'm good. I'm just making sure that you know that I know you good. In a sense. Alright? In a sense. You know what? Let me rephrase that. Instead of saying, like, look, you just got to be able to motherfucking take matters into your own hands. You don't, and I've been saying this for the longest because I've always hated when niggas do this shit. If you want something done right, go do it yourself. If you want to live a happy life, you can't wait on nobody to do that for you. Let alone think that they want to do it. They don't want to do that. They don't want to help your ass. Fuck you. You don't even want to help yourself. So you have to go out and do it for yourself. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can call me crazy. You can call me crazy. Check this out, y'all. When it comes down to living a righteous life, I'll let you know right now. If there's anything that they gonna call, look. Let me go ahead and stop right there. Let me say this one more time. You gonna be in a position, right? You gonna be in a position. Alright, y'all have better yet. Let me go ahead and start from the beginning. Y'all have been in a position. Y'all have been in a position where you were supposed to make a decision, right? There was two choices that y'all could have made. One of those choices you wish you would have made, but you made the other choice. You were in a position where this this is a lot of y'all motherfuckers. I'm about to start shooting shots. So if you feel I'm about attacking you, nigga, that was for you. You are in a position where, let's say, for example, your friend or whoever the fuck you was hanging out with said, hey, let's go do this. Let's go do this. You know damn well you're like, fuck, man, I don't want to do that shit. You was thinking, I don't want to do that shit. Nigga, I don't. Why it gotta be me? You know what I'm saying? You always gotta be sitting there literally like, I don't want to do this shit. But somebody telling you to go do it. Now, understand that not all the time is that a good thing. I don't give a fuck who's telling you to go do what. Not all the time is that a good thing. So if somebody's telling you to go do something and there's a voice in your head telling you, nah, you ain't doing, nah, don't go out, nah, I don't want to do that. You should probably listen to that voice that's in here. You should have probably been listening to that voice that was in here. A lot of y'all just been listening to people outside your head. When people tell you, look, you fucked up as soon as somebody told you, hey, you shouldn't have no voices inside your head. You fucked up when you listen to that person. I fucked up when I did too. I still had my voices though. You see what I'm saying? There should be one voice inside your head, and it tells you how to live your righteous life. And hell, you will feel how it's gonna tell you. Hell, every time you feel something, you think how you feel. If you feel scared, nigga, you gonna think scared. If you feel confident, you gonna think confident. If you feel like you about to, I don't give a fuck what it is, you gonna think just how you feel. Some people, I mean, you can't stop that. Like you can't stop. There's nothing you can do about that. You can hold a poker face. You don't have to show what you feeling and what you thinking. Just know that whatever you feeling, you for surely thinking. Just know that. So if you feel like you wrong, you gonna think like you wrong. You feel like somebody gonna say something. You think somebody gonna say something to you. Now you think everybody's saying something to you. If you feel like something is not right, if you feel like you are not making a righteous decision, like this is not a righteous act, your body will tell you. Your brain will function as if it's not right. And if you still intend to do it, just know that, motherfucker, you done lost your mind. You done lost that voice. That voice don't want nothing to do with you now. Your ancestors don't want to talk to you, nigga. You talking about you want some you like not some ghosts, but you want the spirits to come and help you, and you can't even help yourself. Why the fuck the spirits want to help you? You can't even help yourself. So that's what I'm saying. And when it comes down to 2021, we need to get our act together. I'm going to get my act together, and I'm going to do what I can to help people throughout my day-to-day life. Now, if you decide to put yourself in front of me, that is your own validity. But I am not going to be responsible if I decide to walk around you. Now, I'm not going to be held responsible. You shouldn't have been there, or you should have been there with the intent to try to learn, or with the intent of good or of goodwill. If you here for any bad reason, if you here to talk shit or any of that like that, don't get mad if I ignore you. Because that ain't nothing. It's none of my business. This is what I'm saying. 2021, we need to mind our business. It's all, bro, we already 8 days into the new year, and none of y'all know how to mind your fucking business. Come on, y'all. We are, look. We evolve, not even just evolve. I don't even want to say evolve, but we've come up so much. We've been shown things of what to do and not to do. You know what's a good thing and you know what's a bad. All I'm saying is, why can't we be honest? Where's the integrity? Why can't I go out and say that's fucked up? Because you don't like it. What's the problem? So here's the problem. Here's the thing. Stop giving a fuck. Stop giving a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. If you want to take my life over it, that, I don't even know what the fuck to think of that. But check this out. Nigga, if that's the case, I care about my life more than yours. So look, if you feel like taking my life over a couple of words, shit, you can give it your best shot. You can give it your best shot. I don't give a fuck. You can come, look, set me up, whatever. You can give it your best shot. Just know that I ain't gonna fuck with you. Just know that you ain't gonna get what you want. Know that, because you can't get something you can't have what you don't give. You can't have what you don't give. Now this is completely something different. You can't have what you don't give. So if you don't give love, you can't have it. If you want to give hate, I don't want to give you hate back. All you're gonna do is hate yourself. You already full of it. You hate yourself. The fact that you want to come up, look, because all I'm saying is, when it comes down to 2020, like the all lives, Black Lives Matter, right? What we need to be preaching is my life matters. That way you can't argue. If I posted that on Twitter, who gonna sit there and be like, oh, so my life doesn't matter? Nigga, clearly not. Because you don't even say it. If you don't believe it, I'm not gonna believe it. The fuck? I don't want to believe nothing for you. Why do I need to believe it? Why do I need to imagine shit for you? When you're your own person. If you need somebody like that in your life, go find them. That ain't me. And if you can't find somebody, you might want to start doing something about it. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for nobody else. Do it for yourself. Make yourself feel good every once in a while. Go take that hot ass shower you've been waiting to do. Go take a bath. Put a couple bath bombs in there or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Go put on those new shoes you bought last week or something. Go hang up that picture you thought was really cool. Go do something for you. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks. Go do something for you. And it's not even selfish. Don't think about it like that. It's not even selfish. Because in order for us to even be selfless, we have to be selfish. Because if I think for me, then I can think for somebody else. But I'm not going to think for you if you can't think for yourself. I'm not going to clothe you if you can't clothe yourself. It depends on if I can guide you there. I can only guide you long enough before you have to do things on your own. And a lot of y'all walking around as full-blown adults don't even know how to do things on your own. So let's start 2021 the right way by minding our fucking business and being selfish as a motherfucker. You can go to the store, okay? You can sell your shit on OfferUp. You can keep uploading your YouTube videos. All I'm saying is, if you do not have the best intent for somebody else, and if they don't have the best intent for you, mind your motherfucking business. I don't... Why y'all... Fuck it. I don't give a fuck if Larry across the street thinks I'm a piece of shit. I'm going to keep living the life how I want to live. He can just continue thinking. But it comes down to even if his intent, like even if he came over and his intent was to try to guide me in the right direction, even then it's like, bruh, I'm going to do what the fuck I want. It depends on the person. Like I said, there's going to be some evil motherfuckers out there. Not everybody is meant to win. Not everybody is supposed to be a winner. Want to know why? Because if you feel like a loser, you go be a loser. If you don't win, you gon' lose. If you playing Call of Duty, you only drop 2 kills and somebody tells you good, nigga, that wasn't a good game. We still lost. Why does nobody talk about losing? Nigga, it's about, look, like, cause it's about to come up, dog. You gotta get through you gotta go through some bullshit to get to the winner's circle. You gonna go through some hard times to get to where you wanna go. Cause with every negative comes a positive. And now you must understand even how electrons and protons and shit work. No matter what you do, there might be four negatives going on around that circle, but there's always a positive that has to come through. Because it doesn't just keep going negative. It doesn't just keep going up either. It's going to find that balance. And wherever the balance is how it, how you going to find it. So if you let's say you going through, let's say within a 6-month span, all right, just how my fucking cousin pulled up the analogy, right? Within a 6-month span, 6 months. Let's say within, let's 2 months, right? 2 months, start a new job, all right? First 2 months, start a new job, you like it. 4 months in, you start noticing some bullshit going on. Fuck shit, do this, do that, all right? For a whole nother fucking 2 months, all right? 2 more months pass by, and at the end of that last, or better yet, 1 month passes by, and at that month, you're sitting there like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Whatever the fuck this is, whatever, these niggas do not like me, whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, it's probably just something negative, right? But when that last month come, now you have something positive that happens. Now you don't even have to look at it from a 6-month pattern. You can look at it by hour. 1 hour I could have been happiest in my life. Next hour I could have been the saddest. All right? It can happen. It can happen. I could play one game from 1 hour ago to a game 2 hours later, and I was doing better later on than I was before. And now I'm having a better time. Life is always going to have its ups and downs. People been told you that. You just got to stop dwelling in the bullshit. Because no matter how much negative shit happens, this is why they tell you to smile. All you got to do is smile. Just smile through the bullshit. Because once you get through it, it ain't going to matter. Even if somebody has to push it on you, all you got to do is just be like, nigga, just mind your business. So, look, the best, like I said, I'm going to recap, all right? Best advice I can give for 2021, mind your motherfucking business, all right? If there's anything that y'all want to do, go out and do it. Like I said, there's going to be some evil motherfuckers out there, so only follow the righteous path the righteous path for you. Don't follow somebody else's dream. There ain't no such thing as an American dream. The American dream comes from here, and whatever comes from here is what the American dream is. It's whatever the fuck you want to do. The American dream isn't that house specifically, isn't that car specifically. It doesn't have to be. It could be whatever the fuck you make it. And that's what's great about it. Y'all just don't want to do, y'all don't realize that. Y'all letting y'all reality get taken away by some other motherfucking beings. When you don't even have, when you realize that you can just not give a fuck and just keep on, like, because whatever's going to happen, them motherfuckers, look, you can go through all the bullshit, but as long as you still up and you still conscious, keep on moving. Because it's not about, look, and they've been saying it, it's not about how hard you got knocked down. It's about fucking getting back up and keeping fucking going. It's about looking life in the face and being like, I don't give a fuck. Let me just do what I want to do. And go and do it. There ain't no such thing as doing the wrong thing. Because anything is possible. Now there are some unrighteous ass shit. And that's what I'm saying. When it comes down to it, you gotta find balance in life. So if you don't find that balance, you shit out of luck. And you live in a evil or a full on right. It just depends. It depends on your decisions. And I am not responsible for your decisions. You are not responsible for my decisions. So if I decide to go out and do something, that doesn't mean I had to get your permission to do it. It's my prerogative. You haven't heard that song before? It's my prerogative. I do what the fuck I want. I'll go out and share my body. I'll go out and do whatever the fuck I want on my own validity without your opinion because that's my prerogative. Regardless of the matter of fact, whether you think I should or shouldn't do it, I can do it because nobody's stopping me from doing it. Now, if you there to physically stop me, then we gonna have a problem. Then we gonna have a problem. Cause now you intruding on my life. Cause now you feel as if my life is not important. And now y'all probably thinking, well, if it's dangerous, woo, woo. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because if it's still possible, it can still be done. Anybody could do it. So regardless, if you stop me, that doesn't stop the next person from doing it. If you stop me from doing it, that doesn't stop the next person over there from doing it. Because what if he has the same idea? What if he came up about it on himself? What if he learns from it? What if he see me do it and was like, damn, now he learned from it. Now he knows how to get around it and do an alternate route. That's all another it's just an alternate. Look, I'm just an alternate version of God. And I don't care who doesn't believe that. Because I can say it. And you can't prove to me whether I'm wrong or right. But I can say it, and I can believe it. 100%. I believe it. I'm just an alternate version of God. Y'all don't understand. All of us are just alternate versions of God. And all we have to do is just find our alternate versions of the path. We create our own through our mind. There ain't nothing stopping us from doing that. Because no matter what, you're going to create. You're going to create. You're going to sit when you dreaming, you're going to create. You having these fucked up weird ass dreams, you're going to create. When you, look, musicians, what do they do? Create. Artists, what do they do? Create. If you're not creating, you are consuming. And so the problem with life, right, or with everybody right now, is that the world is full of consumers. And there's only certain people that are allowed to create now. And it's like, nah, anybody could create. It's possible to create anything. You can't stop nobody from creating. But people are. They're filtering out, especially on these websites. They're filtering out all the shit that could be honest, all integrity. You don't even know what's real or not until you can find the real facts. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm keeping it 100% honest. I'm keeping it above 50. I don't give a fuck about your life as much as you don't give a fuck about mine. So if you give a fuck about me, I can only give a fuck about you the same way. So that means if you don't want to help, so that's what I'm saying. I'm not preaching that all lives matter, because I know that not all lives. No, all lives don't matter. I know for a fact all lives don't matter. I don't give a fuck of what nobody says. And the reason why I gotta say it like that is because it makes sense. It only makes sense because if I asked you if you give a fuck about me, what is your answer? Exactly. And if y'all say, well, yeah, help a nigga, y'all don't even show it. You're lying. You're capping. Why are you lying? And I know you lying straight to my face. And I know you lying because if you was telling the truth, you would have been or would just help a nigga out. You don't give a fuck about nobody. Help a nigga out. Not just help a nigga out. Help a brother out. Help anybody out. Y'all white people need to go help your people out because they don't know where the fuck they're going. If you feel like y'all got culture and all this shit, stop being up in ours and go fucking start your own. I'm not sitting there trying to be hard on nobody. I'm really out here trying to be hard on everybody because y'all need it in your life. Look, I've been bullied all mine. And I'm bouncing back to bully the bullies. Stop sitting here fucking acting like you tough shit and go do something with your life. If you can't contribute nothing but to consume, then why? This is exactly exactly my point. I can just filter you out. I don't need to listen to you. I sure as hell won't in the first place, but I don't need to listen to you. I don't have to fucking hear what you got to say. That's the beauty of freedom of speech, is that you can say whatever the fuck you want and believe whatever the fuck you want, and it's all up to the person to believe it or not. But if you out there lying to yourself, if you out there if you over there talking bad about yourself, you could, because you only look when people tell you treat people how you want to be treated, you treat yourself the same way you treat other people. So if you don't give a fuck about you don't give a fuck about yourself. And I know that's evident. So how you gonna say all lives matter when you capping? You don't give a fuck about me. You don't give a fuck about yourself. You don't give a fuck about your neighbor. You can only give a fuck about somebody till you start giving a fuck about yourself. And if you give a fuck about yourself, then you would realize, damn, well shit, instead of me sitting here giving this nigga hate, let me help this nigga out. Bruh, we live in this world where none of that makes sense. But that makes perfect sense to me. It makes perfect sense to me. It makes perfect sense. And so that's my thing, that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to help out people when I can. And as long as they can help me out. And I'm not saying everybody's going to be able to help me out. And I'm not going to say that I'm able to help everybody out. But I'm going to help out when I can. And that's all I can do. I can only work with what I got. So just know that, everybody. Work with what you got. Stop sitting here trying to like, listen. We can critique, but just stop hating. We don't need to hate. Y'all just need to live a righteous life. Now, if you ain't living righteous, then you deserve to get hate. That's all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say. Because if you out here doing some motherfucking bullshit and you plastering it out like it's motherfucking the best shit, I'm gonna tell you, nigga, that's bullshit. But I'm gonna just mind my business. Because as long as you ain't doing it to me, I'm not tripping. But once you start doing it to me, now it's a problem. If you want to go do something, do it in your own validity. Do it at your own prerogative. But if it has to do with somebody's life, and if it has to do with somebody else, just know that that's the problem. That's what y'all need to stop doing. Is getting other people's lives involved in your own. Because nobody want to be involved in your life. Nobody want to be miserable with you, nigga. Nobody. People want to be happy around happy people. People want to be around happy people. That's why I'm trying to be happy. People want to be around fucking, motherfucking singers, dancers, all this shit. So they can sing and dance. You only attract what you like. So you just got to go out there and you'll eventually just find it. You just got to go look for it. And it's not that hard because all you got to do is just be like, what? Look, you got to look. Because it's going, look, no matter what you do, your friend's still going to be there. No matter what you do, that motherfucking alcohol, whatever, Nick, the club's still gonna be there. Alright? So it comes down to you, the individual, to create your own reality. It's not that hard. And when you create your own reality, now go mind your fucking business. Don't rule your reality. You can have your opinions. And I will gladly hear them out. You know what I'm saying? If you got something to say, hey, this and that. All right, for sure. Good piece of information. We can only share our experience. But the moment you start trying to tread on somebody, like, nigga, y'all, whoa. You got too much dip on your chip. All right? You got too much dip on your chip. If you think that your reality is better than anybody else's. Don't stop trying to find this middle ground of reality. Everybody can have their own reality. Just go mind your business. And if you don't want to be in the presence of somebody that you don't like, don't be in the presence of them. If you don't want to do something you don't want to do, don't go and do it. But y'all, and I understand, a lot of y'all being forced in this situation. But a lot of y'all are in positions where you can just do what the fuck you want. Go and do what the fuck you want. For the people that are being forced in this situation, we gonna come to help you. Trust me, we gonna come to help you. Well, you just let me know where you at. I'll come to help you personally. You just need to let me know where you at, and I'll make sure that you on your way to a free spirit instead of being trapped up. All right, that's all I'm saying. So, without further ado, I've been at this for 40 fucking minutes. It's 39:41 at least. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there. I hope y'all look. This about to be the new 2021 preaching right here. All I'm about to do, all my videos are about to be on, is me coming up here and just start spilling some facts, and just keeping y'all on the better mindset. Okay, I'm a BEO preacher. Like, fuck a church. I'm a preacher. I'm a preacher today. Preacher DJ. God damn it. So, look, all I gotta say is, y'all, I appreciate y'all sliding through. Like I said, if y'all came through on Snapchat, I appreciate y'all sliding through. And if you made it to the end of this video, you on your better way to a higher perspective. Guaranteed. Now, if you got your own experiences you want to share or whatever, post them in the comments below. I'm not saying to like the video. I'm not saying to subscribe. I'm just saying to do what you want to do, because I can't tell you what to do. I know what is appreciated, and I know what you are capable of doing. So just do what you want to do. That's all I got to do. That's all I got to say. So, without further ado, I must go ahead and end it here. Y'all have a good one, and stay smooth.